Oh, the Cocos. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. A mysterious stranger.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Ooh. Oh! Yo! Okay. Yes, Sky Sanctuary. Green Hill. Ooh, oh! Oh, these biomes! Oh my god! Amy!
Amy? Is that you?
Oh! Yes! Oh my god! A colossal threat. Oh! 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 The secrets of the ancients. Oh my! What's wrong with his arm? What's wrong with his arm?
Run forever. Leave immediately.
Yeah, there's the big giant boy. Oh my god. Origin, new frontier. Nice. November 8th. Hell yeah. Ooh, that cover art. Okay. So, yeah, we have the Coco finally, and we get to hear more of its voice. It's got cute little, eyes, little mouth. It's... I guess somebody put it out on Twitter that every time there's a new era of, like, 3D game or, like, a new era of Sonic, there's always some little, like, critter thing to accompany it. Like, Classic had the Flickies and all the other little animals. Adventure era had Chow. Modern era has Wisps. I guess this is the start of a new era, little buddy, little Coco. He falls and is very scared until Sonic comes and saves him. So the one thing I'm wondering is this CG, or is this like pre-rendered, or is this in-game? Because if this is in-game,
Your reckless actions endanger the world.
So Sage, it's cool hearing her like move and speak, or seeing her move, hearing her speak, but I don't know who the voice actress is. I have not been on Twitter. I've been at work all day, so I do not know the voice actress. And I don't want to make any assumptions of, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Because now that I hear her, she is not the voice that we heard in that one B-roll, where she was like, use the gear as you have done before, like...
Use the gear as you have done before.
That's not the same voice. That can't be the same character. But still, I like the eyes. I love this effect. This definitely gives me Infinite vibes, and I'm one of the weirdos that kind of liked Infinite. And I doubt they're connected, but just seeing this general aesthetic and this little glitch effect, it's very cool. The sound design in this game, I'm also really liking already, because the sound... let me play it back, but the sound when Sonic enters that cyberspace area. It's got that weird, like, almost dubstep, high techno, like, boom, doom, wow. It's a lot cooler than I'm making it sound, trust me. But, like, that is the kind of sound design that I really, really like. And we finally have some of the cyberspace levels. So, again, this will probably all be contradicted by the time I get this into editing, but this is like a weird combination of Daytime's Speed Highway with some Empire City mixed in. And maybe one or two assets from Crisis City, but, like, not in disarray. That's just kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, because a lot of these, well, some of the levels that we've seen that are of the cyberspace ones are reused from previous games, and the, I believe the in-game context is that these are Sonic's memories, so that makes sense that they're old areas. So maybe this is just like a weird amalgamation of some of the city metropolitan areas throughout Sonic history. And then here is Sky Sanctuary, and I don't know what they did with it. Like, it's not too different, of course, from Generations or Sonic All-Stars Transformed, but there's this little... Yeah, there's those little, like, purple streaks right... Yeah, they're like, go drop the stage, and I don't know if that's just an aesthetic thing, or if it's just an, like, or if it's going to actually mean something, or if it represents the fact that you're in this cyberspace. There are these platforms over here. I don't know if that's just another section of the level you'll be able to access, or if it's just sort of background fluff to show the discordant nature of cyberspace. One thing that I did find interesting is that this is more of like a sunset Green Hill, when in the other footage that we've seen from like the little snippets of trailers, it's been like regular daytime. So I wonder if the day-night cycle, if Sonic Frontiers really has one. I think it does. I wonder if that's going to play a piece in sort of the cyberspace levels. So if you're playing at sunset or sunrise, and if you go to one, it will reflect that in cyberspace. Cyberspace. A lot of cyberspace in this video. I didn't like, I actually did not consciously notice this, but it is the dreaded 2D. But again, as long as like they're not like half of the cyber levels, I'll be fine with it. Okay, I'm actually glad I paused here. So I don't think we've ever seen this little, I guess, tropical area. It's like tropical, but it's also kind of Oasis themed. But I don't think we've seen it in full yet. So seeing it here, especially from this angle with Sonic running towards the camera, it's really cool. I'm glad that they showed off a few different biomes, so that's not just the same grassy field with some mountains. And then this definitely has more of a desert vibe to it. It looks very barren, just random platforms jutting out. And then it looks like these are some of the like little platforming challenges that might relate to some puzzles. The little grind rail going through in the spring. I like this loop. And then this one interested me. So it kind of looks like one of the ones that you're going to be quick with. So Sonic is grabbing on the wall in some that we've seen since like the first gameplay reveal back in June. And then it looks like it's something you're going to have to keep a momentum up of, like a rhythm up of, because yeah, like he jumps and then he homing attacks on the spring, and then it's just sort of rinse and repeat. And then this, Amy. Our first look at Amy here, and she, oh my god. That Sonic Speed Simulator was definitely, it's definitely being used as an extent to hype up Frontiers, because they had that mission back in June with Amy being trapped. But this little containment pod looks really cool. The horns here, and I know that the Deadly Six aren't in it, but the horns kind of remind me of Zavik, and the red motif does as well. I doubt that's intentional, though. But still, Amy has this like little, almost cybernetic, like she's projecting from a hologram look.
Amy, is that you?
That performance from Roger. That's like the closest we've heard to Roger actually with lines in Frontier so far. Already, I think the voice direction sounds better. The biggest thing that I've said is that Roger Craig Smith needs to be in a serious, or at least more better toned Sonic game than what we've gotten from Colors, Lost World, Generations, and Forces. And now that we finally have like Ian Flynn in the writer's chair, I believe, we're going to get some lines and a general story that maybe won't suck completely, and will give Roger and everyone else some cool, believable, serious lines. And then the, I can't remember what these ones are called. They're not the ninjas, but these guys show up probably sort of to protect her from being freed from Sonic. More combat, and this is another one of the desert plains. It looks like more of like a not a sandy mountain, but a very like, it looks, part of it kind of reminds me of Red Mountain from Adventure 1. That's the vibe it's giving me. More combat, always looking good. And like, it's definitely looking better. Like, at least my first view through, I did not see any like real pop-in or anything. So it looks like this is an even more recent build, which is good. That, I'm pretty sure that's just one of the finishing moves for your base combo set, but like, that being used on this enemy is so cool. Sonic is back to being 2000s shonen, and that's literally all I've wanted for over 10 years. It also looked like, maybe this is just the effect of some fancy camera work, but it kind of looks like it was because there was a brief cut, but it almost looked like Sonic took that enemy out, dodged, and then he's going straight to this guy who we have not seen yet. Oh, it's like it's kind of like a ballista. Like it looks like it has the harpoon thing shooting out, but it's just using its laser. Oh, that's so. These enemy designs are cool. Reject badniks, embrace weird cybernetic, futuristic, demonic robots. This was the first thing that we saw from the Nintendo Direct back in the end of June. This little like orb shooting attack. It almost looks very like Dragon Ball-ish. And this pose right here for Sonic is really cool. We caught that at a good time. And it's something he can shoot out, and they all look like Sonic just using the homing attack, the way that it physically looks. And then this guy definitely looks like it has the sort of proportions of like your average, like medium, big sized Sonic boss. But it looks like, yeah, he shoots these ones out, these little platforms out, and you gotta dodge them and then spin around him. Okay. I wonder if you can, like, jump on it, if you can time your jump well enough, and then go ham on him. And there's the one that we saw from, again, the B-roll footage from Summer Game Fest. Now this is probably the biggest eyebrow raiser in the entire trailer for me. Sonic's arm getting corrupted and glitching out. What does that mean? Is it a thing... Is it kind of like a metal virus thing where Sonic has to like stave it off by running fast enough or by completing certain tasks, and if he lets it take him over, then he either like disappears or becomes one of these like beings, part of the AI? Like, what is this? This is cool. Oh hell nah! Sonic got geostigma in his arm like Cloud Strife. And, like, yeah, like, it seems like almost a move he was using, because it fades out, and then he's, like, very fatigued. So it kind of makes me wonder if it's, like, a very desperate move that he has to use that you can't use too often, or else you'll die.
You cannot run forever. Leave. Immediately.
So again, she's saying the whole thing of, you can't run forever, leave immediately, to where she wants Sonic to get off her island, kind of like Knuckles in that regard. And then that scene of Sonic just punching her and then getting blown back. That's like some Ash versus Mewtwo shit. An extended scene of the one we saw from Nintendo. This, now that we have a bit of a clearer view of this guy, I like this. This is, God. Again, these designs are so cool. I've always liked it when either Eggman or Gun or whoever has more, I guess, serious designed robots, because the ones from Adventure 2 from, like, Gun, or Eggman's robots from Sonic 06, or even Sonic Unleashed to an extent, I've always preferred those over them, like, really favoring things like the Egg Pawns or the Badniks, because it's like a lot of them are just... I know the intent is to be cute and cartoony and silly, and I don't usually have a problem with that, but I think for more serious games, they kind of clash with some of the, I guess, aesthetics and maybe not art styles, but just sort of the tone. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird thing that I've always thought. That logo is really cool. I'm glad they updated it. And November 8th. November 8th. Now, I know what people are saying. Oh my god, God of War Ragnarok is going to slaughter that. I feel like Sonic could come out next to pretty much anything, and it would be a tough competition, but I won't deny that this will affect sales of the game, but I do not believe that Sonic is going to get 100% slaughtered, like some people think he is. Because, yeah, God of War is huge, and it's a new big God of War game, a sequel to the 2018 one. So it's like, I guess it's a matter of how much is Sonic going to get, like, affected by this. And the box art is pretty much just what they showed from that render about a month back, and this looks really, really nice. I also saw, and I'll put up a picture of it, but the only thing that I was really spoiled on was there is going to be a GameStop exclusive Steelbook, and I will put a picture up of that wherever. So I'll probably pre-order the Steelbook one, and actually, in between now and my, like, as of a couple days ago, I have an Xbox Series X, so I can get it on here and on PC if I so choose.